You know how we joke about Hatfields and McCoys whenever people are arguing over something stupid? Yeah, that saying comes from something way darker than it sounds. The whole thing basically exploded over a pig. I'm not even kidding. After the Civil War, the Hatfields lived in West Virginia and the McCoys were just across the border in Kentucky. Tensions were already high because they'd fought on opposite sides of the war. Nobody trusted anybody. Then in 1878, a McCoy accused a Hatfield of stealing his prized hog. Sounds ridiculous now, right? But back then, in those mountains, your property was your honor. Calling someone a thief was like calling them worthless. They went to trial, and the Hatfield was let off. The McCoys felt completely cheated, like the system was stacked against them. That's when things stopped being about a pig and turned into pure revenge. Pride took over. And once that happens, logic just disappears. It became this ugly cycle: an eye for an eye, a son for a son. Ambushes, shootouts, people sneaking up on each other in the woods. Houses were burned to the ground. At one point, the McCoys literally tied up 3 Hatfield boys and executed them. Just straight up brutality. And like some messed up tragedy, right in the middle of all this bloodshed, a Hatfield boy and a McCoy girl fell in love. Full Romeo and Juliet situation. You can probably guess how that went. It didn't end well at all. After more than a dozen people were dead, the law finally stepped in. One of the Hatfields was captured and put on trial in Kentucky, McCoy territory. The case actually went all the way to the Supreme Court. He was found guilty and hanged, and that finally broke the fever. By the 1890s, the fighting stopped. But by then, newspapers had turned the families into national legends. They sold the story. The violence became a myth, almost entertainment. And that's the part that sticks with me. Were they just violent, stubborn people who couldn't let things go? Or were they trapped in a story that kept escalating until nobody knew how to end it anymore? If you haven't subscribed to this channel, you'll probably never hear my voice again. But if you are, congratulations. You're growing every day. Don't forget to share this video. Thank you.